Welcome to Wall Street Sizing Up. We're glad you're here today with a little personal finance edition because I've heard your pleas. I've seen the questions. Where can I get some capital to trade? I can't trade like you, Mark. I can't size up. In fact, I don't even have a trading account. I love to trade, but I'm trading paper, right? Well, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a side hustle, several side hustles that you might could do just to give you some ideas so you can make some cheddar on the side so that you can invest that, maybe long term, maybe short term, maybe a swing trade, maybe even day trade if you want your eyes to bleed. But hey, that's what we're going to tackle today, and we're going to talk about the stimulus package. We actually have some news. So with that said, Jake, hit the theme. Let's hit the casino. And we're off. First up, stimulus bill. So you see on the screen, McConnell shoots down bipartisan $900 billion coronavirus stimulus plan. We see that. Yes, McConnell shot it down. It was $900 billion. But here's the thing. You have bipartisan support. So when Biden takes the presidency over on January 20th, right, then I think this bill probably gets passed. Before that, Nancy, you still have a $500 billion package on your desk you can sign now that Mitch would sign off on. Why don't you take that and the $900 billion you can get after Biden becomes president? Because you're going to have bipartisan support there. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Mitch McConnell and both sides of the aisle. You only need one vote to go to the Democratic side in the Senate. I think you'll probably get it. So with that, guys, I think that's good news. Next up, we need to talk about how do we find capital for trading. Well, I found this article here. It's called A Side Business, 50 Lucrative Ideas for a Side Hustle. So I'm going to walk you through these. The ones that I have highlighted, I got personal experience with, or have a friend that's got personal experience with it, right? And I'll kind of talk about that a little bit. I'll talk about what kind of money you can make, maybe how fast you can make the money, if it's a good side hustle, one that you can continue, or if it's short term, and maybe some pros and cons. So first up, you see sell items on eBay or Craigslist. This is a simple one, guys. Get in your mom's garage, get in dad's garage, get in your garage, whatever. The surest way to get cash in your hand quick is to sell things that you have. Craigslist still does $500 million a year. I know it's a relic, but they sell a S-ton of items on there. You've got Wish. You have all these platforms. Get out there and sell. It's not just eBay. I will tell you this. The people down the street from us, from our warehouse, they live on part of their warehouse, and then the other side is their like photography studio. It's not really, it's probably as big as my rig here, which is not a lot, right? But what they do is they hit the garage sales. Like this is literally their job. It was a side hustle that became a job. They hit the garage sales. They buy stuff for $5, $6. Now they're getting into furniture stuff that's like $100, $150, and they get on Instagram. They even got a Shopify store now. They get on eBay, those platforms, and guess what? They're selling from garage sales what other people think is trash.
Go ahead, Tom.
Okay.
Their margins are 200 to 300%. The markup is phenomenal, right? The 200 to 300% markup, and they are making a great living at it. Here's what I really like. So this is when I found out in San Francisco. I had a buddy out there. We went to a conference. In fact, it was a Bitcoin conference literally back in 2012. If I had just invested a little more then, right? So Airbnb, right? So this guy had a 3-bedroom condo. He leased out the other 2 bedrooms, right? And got to know these guys. Well, these guys got together after about a year, and they started just to literally lease other apartment, not complex, but other apartments in the complex, right? And they started doing Airbnb. Now, this is back when Airbnb was a little bit looser. So this is back in 2008, 9-ish, right? But literally, they were making money above what you could lease the apartment for. I stayed in one of the apartments, so I have personal experience with that. Okay, this is the big one, guys. You can sell on Fiverr. If you've never seen Fiverr, here it is. And Fiverr.com, right? If you're selling on Fiverr, you can sell anything on Fiverr, right? Fiverr was the OG, right? It gave birth to the gig economy. Now, it says their services start at $5. That is not true. I use Fiverr a lot for promotion. I've used it for graphic design. I've used it for UI design. I've used it for sketches. Point is that anything that you have a skill at that you want to sell, get on Fiverr. It doesn't have to be $5. You can start at 20. You can start at 100. There's literally social media managers on there that literally start at $500 a month. They start at that. Now they have packages for $1,000 or $5,000 a month. And Fiverr doesn't mind that because guess what? They're taking a piece of it, right? So Fiverr, great place, become a super seller. I'm telling you, you can do that all day long and you can only work when you want to. You do not have to accept the gigs that you don't want, right? That's key. One of the other things, so if you have that skill set, right, or if you have a musical skill set, you could know a different language, you could teach guitar. Well, do it over Skype, do it over Zoom. And I have no privacy. I always feel like tutor. All you gotta do is put the feelers out there, throw some emails out, throw some texts, get up on social. Your contacts probably go 500 deep, easy. But you can do everything on Skype. You just got to take the first step. And that's the toughest thing to do, is take that first step, right? If you're wanting to hustle and you're wanting to grind, part-time work is not a bad way to go. And it's a guaranteed stream of income. You know exactly what you're going to make every week, every month, right? You can do that. And here's the thing that I like a lot. Start a blog. Now, I don't really mean start a blog. What I mean is start writing a blog for other people. There are so many websites out there that need SEO work. And if you don't know SEO, that's okay. But they all need blog posts. They all need videos. They all need documentation about what they're doing. That's what I mean. This says start a blog, but that's what I mean. You could write blog posts for them that helps their SEO, right? My wife's company, we do a blog post, I don't know, twice a month, right? And we need that for the SEO. Now, we have an SEO company that typically writes those blogs, but certainly these small companies, you can write the blogs. You can start a blog, document your blog, document what you do on IG, document what you do on TikTok, make some funny videos about it. What I'm telling you is document, and people will see your work. And again, all you gotta do is a little bit of marketing. Take the first step. What else did I see here? Personal chef. If you can become a personal chef, but you got to know how to cook. That's not me. I don't know anything about cooking. My wife will tell you that. But here's the thing: if you do, put some feelers out there. If that's something that you really want to do. This next one I really like. It says babysit or become a nanny.
Open a decent daycare program around here. They make a killing.
I know that a lot of you this is probably not what you want to do. But let me tell you, for younger kids, I have a 3-year-old. We've gone through 3 nannies in 2 years. Not that we're hard to work for. It's that what the nannies do. You have to play with the kids while they're up. But here's the thing, guys. You might have a 5-hour shift. Of that 5-hour shift or 6-hour shift, the kid sleeps 3 hours. You have 3 hours of nothing to do that you can play on your phone, or you can actually hustle on your phone. That's why I would say, look at this. The same thing is down at the bottom too when we talk about when you house sit. But there's these wealthy people that need people just to stay at their house when they're not there. You're earning money when you sleep. How great is that, right? Next up, cleaning houses. Okay, so personal experience here. I had an ex-girlfriend's sister that did this. Here's what she did. Yes, you can clean for the big home on the corner. You can clean for your buddies. You can clean for your friends, for the frat bros. But here's what they did. They called a builder. And that builder, I don't know how many houses he built, but it was literally, he was pumping out probably 20 a month, which right now is not unrealistic. He would need a final cleaning on those homes at night. So during the day, they work your daytime job, whatever that is you want to do, like trade stocks. But then at night, you earn the capital to do that. and they cleaned at night. They would clean from 7 o'clock at night to midnight, sometimes past that if it was a bigger house, and they got paid very good money. Now it was, I think it was like $500 a house back then. It may have even gone up, but it had to have a good clean. Now, contact the builders. Like we said before, have a garage sale. Certainly, you can find some around the house to sell. You can sell up on Wish, on Craigslist. We talked about that. And you can make a S-ton of money. Again, an S-ton of money. Again, if you're a designer, you can go to 99 Designs and design whatever they need. Again, this could be a presentation. It could be business cards. It could be logos, whatever it is, right? If you're not technical, go to TaskRabbit, TaskRabbit.com. In fact, I think I could get the website. Yeah, I use TaskRabbit. I've got guys that on here that can change my oil. They move stuff for me, done various tasks off TaskRabbit. And I believe the sellers, if I remember correctly, the people that do the task, that would be you, right? They're rated, and the better rating you get, the more jobs you get. So there you go. If you want the manual labor part, you're a big, strong, husky guy, this might be for you. You know, if you don't have technical skills or design skills, or you don't know guitar, or you can't sing, or you don't have a second language, I get it. TaskRabbit. There you go. All right, so wash and detail cars. Here's the thing. I used to own a car. When I first got out of college, I owned a car wash. That's right, a full service car wash, right? The most profitable part of that car wash, let me just tell you right now, was the mobile detailing. But here's the thing. I've got a guy that comes and washes my truck once a week, and he does about 20 cars once a week down the street of the warehouse. Go to the industrial districts, go to the business districts, go to the companies, right? Go to the central business districts and start to get that money. But all you got to have, right, is one, if you're starting out and you want to start cheap, you can use their water. Typically the garage has some water, or the warehouse will have some water. Just hook up a hose and go, and some soap, and you can hand wash it. You need to have the right tools, right? There's certainly some research here, right? But I'm telling you, you can earn 30 to 60 bucks a car. And then if you want to detail a car, you can earn upwards of $200 per car. That's what I like about this one. Freelance article writer. I did this in my past, but before I wrote my book, Psycho Success, I think you can see it behind me there. I did some ghostwriting. Yeah. Articles for Inc. I did a few for Business Insider. You get the point, right? All you got to do is contact them. What do they need? There's a service called Haro, Help a Reporter Out, right? And if you're writing an article for somebody, you can literally go on Haro and ask for somebody to interview, right? Because you're going to have that. So that being said, you can give music lessons. We've talked about this one. You can become an affiliate marketer. So let me tell you about affiliate marketing. If you don't know anything about it, you can make a small fortune as an affiliate marketer. Again, initially it's going to take a lot of time. Down the road, you can cut back, but you can make very, very good money. I had a buddy, 2004, 2005 time frame. This is what he did. He got in on the front end, and I bet that guy's sitting on 7 figures today. Probably retired. Here's one that I really like. Write resumes. Very good side hustle, because who wants to write a resume? Nobody. Everybody hates writing their own resume. Nobody likes it. I don't like it. LinkedIn's got a tool now, right? You can download your resume. Look, those don't fly. You need to be on LinkedIn, one, but two is you need an original resume too that actually has some detailed points. That's where this comes in. If you're a good writer, you need to look into this. You can earn some serious cheddar. House sitter, we talked about that one. Okay, virtual assistant. This is probably the best one. Here's one. Ex-girlfriend. She was a personal assistant. She was not a virtual, but she was a personal assistant. But she went to work at a temp agency. The temp agency placed her in several places. That's what a virtual assistant is. You've got to do some marketing for yourself. But she went to work for a temp agency. They placed her several places, and then she found a home at a bank. here's the deal. The bank took her full time, right? She made $50K a year. Now this is going back 15 years, right? She made $50K a year, but here's the thing. The bank gave bonuses, another 10 grand on top of that. And guess what? She got to know her boss, and she became not just a personal assistant, but literally got to know the guy very, very well, would do things that other personal assistants wouldn't. And I'm not talking about that, guys. I'm talking about, buying $100,000 jewelry for the wife, going shopping for him. He would bonus her $50,000 on top of the $50K, on top of the bonus. That's right. She made over $100K as a personal assistant. That could be you. But here's the thing. My point is, a virtual assistant, you'll, just like her, you'll find a home, and it could be a part-time gig. And on the other times that you are not a virtual assistant, you can trade. You can do whatever you want. You can create your own brand on Shopify. You can be a D2C. I don't care what you do, but these are great side hustles. And I believe that's the last one, right? So wanted to give you those, and then I wanted to give you one last stock. I didn't mention it on the opening, but if you made it this far, look at well, let me bring it up correctly here. It is Castle Biosciences, CSTL, Castle Biosciences. Let me tell you why I like it. One is Kathy Wood at ARC Trading has been buying a crap load of this, right? It's at 49. It's got a price target of 60 on Yahoo. The statistics, now it's been trading sideways, so I haven't really understood it. Today it kind of broke a little bit, right? It broke to the upside, and I'm really liking what I'm starting to see from it, right? They treat cancers like melanoma, things of that sort. But here's what we like to see on the channel. 80% is held by institutions. They brought in, as of this year, $63 million. They have lost a little bit, but they got a lot of cash on hand. Almost $200 million of cash on hand and only $22 million of debt. So that is my, it's short term, but I could see this CSTL being a long-term play as well. I like it a lot. I think you will too. The market cap is now about 900 million, almost $1 billion. So with that, guys, thank you very much. I hope this helps. I hope I answered your questions. I hope that you see a side hustle in here that you like. So from a personal finance perspective, this is how you finance your trading career. See you guys. Cheers. Well, good day, good evening, and whatever time it may be. We hope you enjoyed that video as much as we enjoyed making it. Please hit the like or the subscribe or leave a comment, because we love that feedback. And you know what we say. At the casino, you got to watch your six and you go hard in the paint, guys. Cheers. We'll see you next time.